More water than a bath. Many people like having a small pond in their garden. Ponds are also found in parks. Fish ponds can be different shapes and sizes. A small one might hold about 1,585 gallons of water. Woo! This is as much water as 30 baths. So I could keep comparing and comparing and comparing and comparing, but I want you to compare now, okay? So today, on your tables, I have a bucket that your whole table needs to share, okay? And you know what? If somebody's using this, find something else, right? Do we want to argue about this stuff? Absolutely not, because I'm sharing this in my materials with you so that you'll have a good time. Hold on one second. Don't go anywhere. This is a graduated cylinder. I want you to look on the sides of every container and see if you notice any measurements. This one says ml. That's milliliters. Good. This one says ml, but it doesn't hold as much. This is a smaller graduated cylinder. Show you some of the, ooh, these are cool. This says ml and it holds 1,000. So maybe how many of these fill up this? Maybe that's what you're going to do today. How many of these fill up this little one? This is called an Erlenmeyer flask. Okay, you just take this top off and you can fill it up. Be careful when you're filling these up. We know water gets messy, but we don't want to make a big old splash. Yeah, you're going to play with them today. Okay? Here, excuse me. Mind your bottoms, please. Here's another Erlenmeyer flask, smaller version, so you can maybe use this one to fill up the bigger one. I also put in your containers quarter cups. Says it right on there. Make sure you look at all your measurements. This is 1 TBS. Anybody know what that makes? Close.
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon. You guys are super smart. Whoop. This one says 140, but it has another line up there. See how much that holds? I won't tell you what that is. I want you to find out. This one doesn't tell you anything. So how many cups are in this? Or how many milliliters are in that? You need to explore. All right, here's what I want you to do. We're going to go back to our tables. Okay? Walking feet, please. No, we're not exploring yet because we have some things we need to do. Okay. Let's see. All right, my friends. Over at table 4. All right. Hold on. Over at table 4, you guys have double because there's lots more friends. 5 seconds. 5 seconds to be ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't remember telling anybody to take my materials out. Part of being a good scientist is being a good listener and following directions, or else our experiments might not come out right. Okay? All right. So I'm going to come around and give you a partner at your table. All right? You're either going to be partner 1 or partner number 2. Please remember your number. We're going to move quickly so that we can get this done and we can start exploring. What you might want to do is take your science notebook, put it on the X under your chair. We don't want it to get soaking wet. Partner number 1, number 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You guys are together. Okay? 1, 2. You guys are going to have 3 people in this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll tell you what to do. We got to submit. No, don't forget. 1, 2. You guys are first. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Partner number 2, right now, if you will, take your tray, this tray right here, off your table. Put it on the floor out of your way. Okay. One more quick reminder. These are my materials that I am sharing with you. Okay. Okay. I see some friends that do not have their notebook put away. I also see some friends that are touching my materials and it's not time. I hope we don't run out of time to do this awesome exploration. Okay. Now, partner number 1, in just a minute, you're going to come up. I put labels here. Take one tray. take 1 pipette per person. That means you need 2. Take 1 cup and take 2 test tubes. These will be other things that you could explore with. I'm going to get water and put it on your table while you're waiting. Please try to do all your experiments over the water bucket or over your tray. You're going to have to share the big water at your table. That should be no problem. Okay, partner number 1, come line up if you will. Okay, line up right here. Okay, 2 of those. Line up, please. 1 of those. Okay. Uh-oh. You're not finished, sweetie. Go all the way down. Okay. Make sure you get 2 of these. One for you and your partner. Thank you. While you're doing that, I'll get 1.
Take 2.
Once you get back, you can start exploring and looking at the different measurements before you get your water. When they get back, start looking at for measurements. Start looking at your container. Okay, ready, man. 2 pipettes. All right.
Wait, suck it up.
Okay, I should hear lots of talk about different measurements.
We're sharing.
Alright, remember you're going to have to use your water.
Your face looks so funny out here.
Use your water to try to see how many of these will take you up. Oh, that's going to take a long time. Maybe you want to use these to see how many.
Oh my gosh, your
Right?
forehead.
That's probably going to take a long time. That's a 2 cup. You're fine. I'll come here and see if you can find 1 cup. Turn it on the other side and try to find 1 cup. See if you see 1 cup? Perfect. Oh, you got it. Okay, here comes the water. Oh, please don't argue over my four.
Okay. I gotta be Anya.
Oh, please get started.
We have to go.
Boys and girls, you're going to have to stand up for this one, probably. You're going to each need to reach your water, and you're going to explore. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, so I will tell you right now that those might take a little longer.
Gosh, this is
Oh, that's what you need to find out. So why don't you take, let's see, why don't you take a half cup? You can find a half cup. See if you can find a half cup. Or maybe why don't you fill this water up to a cup and try to see how many cups that Erlen might have filled. Yeah, see how many it has. You can put it in any of those containers. So that was a very good idea. However, what I would do is pour this in here. Oh, you're getting it even. Good job. You know what? That's important when we're measuring. If it's not the right amount, it can mess up our experiment.
More water. I have way too much water. How do I get a bunch of water again?
You have to squeeze that bowl,
I have to go all the
put
way
it in there, and then stop squeezing.
Okay.
I would probably use these bigger ones.
I hold it in a long time so it takes more water.
Whoa, look.
Whoa,
I
you
never
got it all the way to the
just
top.
go
Are you counting how many?
12, 13.
Yeah, this is gonna take forever.
That's why I would use, maybe you want to use your test tube. How many test tubes fills up?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Stop.
I got it up. Like this.
Awesome. Now how many cups does that little Earl and Myra have?
You want some water?
Okay, are you measuring how many squirts?
I made a potion. Now,
Make sure you're counting.
drinking.
What about this? How many of these tablespoons would it take to fill that?
Is that 16?
Whoa, that's a lot more than you thought, right?
I pulled it in the
Oh, so is that more than a cup? To there, but what if I filled it to the top?
That would be
How many did that take?
about 2 cups.
Is that, how much is that?
Is that your guess? Why don't you find out? Yeah, fill it.
I wonder how
Fill it
much.
another cup.
Oh my gosh.
How many of these
21, 22.
would fill up this?
Play 2 and that's it.
No.
Absolutely. This is yours.
23. That's it.
All right, we got it here.
That's it.
No.
5 what? Scoops of what? In your test tube? So how many milliliters? Uh-oh, 50. So if I did 50 times 5, how much is that? Whoa, 250 milliliters. Now, look at this. How many milliliters? So, could that be right? Huh, let me see. Let me see if I take this.
Miss Wilson.
Now you have to make sure. I'll be right there, sweetie. 2. Uh-oh, looks like, yeah, try that again and see if we got the same measurement. Yes, sir.
25.
Okay. It took 6 This time it took 3. This time it took 3.
3, that's weird, right? Maybe, I think what's happening is these aren't getting filled up all the way. How many did it take? 5 of what?
Hey, that's mine.
And how much is that? Let me see that real quick. See that for me. 1/2. That's a half cup. So it's a 5 of these.
Mine's 4.
Okay, 6. So 3 cups of water are in there. That's a good measuring.
Mine's 4.
Try this.
I'm going to take the house down.
Let's find out. Yep. I'll fill the first one so you can kind of have it. Okay, so there's 1.